Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all enjoy your time, and I'm looking forward to publish this video and talk today about something I need to hit in the hobby. Sorry if my English didn't go well on this video, but I hope you get the point. After many years of dealing with budgies, dealing with breeders, buying, visiting, and dealing with peoples and seeing many shows, and know many breeders in know them very well. As you know, our hobby is a gathering hobby, which we all share our knowledge, share our ideas, share our experience. It's not about the time, it's about how did you get known with the birds and how will you get involved with the people. There are many people staying in the hobby and didn't deal with many people, or didn't went to many shows, or just staying in the hobby as a breeder, and that's it. Today I'm going to talk about something which is really happening in Europe specifically, and in some other countries as well, but in Europe exactly. Swapping the birds and friendship. As you know, we all like to get new friends and staying with them in a good relation and a good contact. We don't want to get known for a person for 1 year and that's it, or 2 years and that's it. We would like to stay years and years and years together. So how could I do this in one way? As you know, we can't control all the people. So there's some people who are dealing with you good. There is some people who's dealing with you in other way. But we are talking about the general, the good relationships, the good people. Swapping the birds, what we notice, I've been talking to my friend Ali the last 2 weeks about swapping the birds and what's happening in Europe and all that. And we talk about something we noticed, that after the shows specifically, after judging, after having the class winners, after the shun nearly done, many cages were empty. Why? Because there are some people taking birds from each other. So because they are all in one area or in one show, and because they are traveling, so this is the great time to swapping these birds. And this is the point. When you swap a birds, and I've seen many swaps in the previous 3 years, it's always happen one person is happy to having special birds or to having something, and the other part is not happy for many reasons. And you know, guys, how it's done. This person took my birds and the birds died. This person took the birds and he let me have the bad babies or bad result. This person took the birds in a good health and come back with a bad health. This person take a good bird from me and I didn't take the opposite from him. So it's always an issue with swapping the birds. Plus, you are making 0 points of buying and selling birds. I know this thing's happening for many years in your countries, and many people will say we used to swap in 30, 40, 50 years before and we all happy. It's only one accident or 2 or 3 or 4. But guys, what's the result? And when I'm talking to the results, I'm talking about percentage. So if we talk about 10,000 swapping deals, the only success with this swapping is 2 to 4, less than 10% or less than even 5%. We end up of not good relation between the people who swaps, or good relation but bad birds in one side. So let's take it to another place, what we call buy and sell. So if I want you and I want, maybe I'm interested on something in your stud, a cock, a hen, a baby, whatever. I give you the money, you give me the birds. Whatever the result is, I'm buying, okay, I'm fine with that. You are taking the money, you're also happy, and that's it. If I get good results, I will rebuy from you maybe, or I will say, okay, this is the good result. If I didn't success, I don't think there is something between our relation. If we are both happy, okay, there is a deal between the prices, maybe up or down, maybe that. A person who will say, no, what about the beginners? What about the people who just joined the hobby? We would like to support them. There are many can't buy birds for some reason. Okay, give him a gift. I don't think the person who's new in the hobby will choose his presents. The present should be from you, as it's whatever you have or whatever you think he should have, because it's a present. Nothing from him. No money or no birds. You are happy to support this guy and let him have some of your birds, and I think we all have to do this with the new generations or with the new beginners on the hobby. But if we are talking about champions breeders, if we are talking about breeders who have experience, have a stud, have have a quality, have a knowledge, have whatever, I think the best idea is to buy from a friend, and also buying is another matter in buying, and I will come for that in a few seconds. So buy this deal. You are buying birds. Maybe you will buy again. Maybe you will stop buying from this person, and that's it. But there is no between the relation. Nothing between the relations. Imagine if we swap. I let you have a cock, you let me have a hen. you did success with the cock and you have great babies because it's click. I took a hen which is didn't lay egg, and she ended up with in the flights maybe, or sick or whatever. I will be the person who's sad, and maybe I will just talk and said this person is get benefit from me and I didn't get something from him back, and I will come to you again and said, yeah, I want something back because the hen didn't lay egg, and you will said, no, I let you have that and this is the only thing what is available, and you know, the end of the story. So by buying birds and the other person is selling birds, that's it. There is no worries about that. And another thing about buying, guys, in our countries, we really used to do that. We, you know, it's something in our culture, and I think we little bit success on passing these things in some other countries. So when person come to you, you offer something for him as a drinks, and you insist to have this drinks or a meal or something. And I really noticed something which is not so good. In previous years, I was buying from a breeder with a large amount on some birds, pay for him a huge amount, and he didn't even offer a cage. Guys, a cage. Imagine if the deal is in pounds, we are talking about 3,000 or 2,000 or 4,000 pounds. Just imagine this big amount, and the cage is only 10 or less than 10 pounds. Why you not letting the customers having this cage? Or why don't you pay for this cage? What that is will make, you know, I can't understand really. So guys, about buying and selling, try to be more flexible. Try to let the people come to you again. Yes, I know you have only this cage on the sales. Sorry, that is what available. Might be in the next year I will have something more. I will accept that. This is my price for this bird. Yes, maybe you can find the same of this bird in another person with less money, but sorry, because you know, my birds, it's costing me a lot. I'm paying for the feed system and all that. But guys, just imagine the feelings of the person who's buying from your bird, and you are offering an extra hen, an extra baby cock, an empty cage to carry these things. Just imagine how happy he will be. I'm not talking about the result, or if these birds died or breed or not breed or whatever, but just imagine the feeling when he's go back. He said, yes, I took that from Faisal. He offered me this cage to carry the birds. He's offering me this hen or this cock as a gift. This is the hobby. This is the hobby. If you want to support, if you want a good name, that's what should you do really. Is not just making a bill with everything. Yes, he took this cock, he took this hen, he drink this water, he drink one cup of coffee, and this is your bill. This is not the hobby. This is a shop or a restaurant or whatever. So my talk or my advice is yes for buying and selling birds, not for swapping, especially that is open swapping. People who's the first time you are in their breeding cages or first time you see them in the show, you swap birds with them. Why? If you want this bird, pay this money. That's it. Or leave it. Swapping and then the end of the story, I'm following you to have another bird. You are not in home. You are offering me something less. I will be not happy. You will be maybe the person who's winning this deal, and always one person's happy and the other person is no. So guys, this is my talk today. I hope you understand me very well, and I hope it's an idea to think about again. Have a good day and see you soon.